Okay, good evening class. Today we'll be discussing triads and seventh chords. Starting with triads, basically breaking that down, it is a chord that's built on 3 notes. Those 3 notes include the root, the third, and the fifth. If we're talking about C major, which will be the main discussion point of today's lesson, that includes C as the root, E as the third, and G as the fifth. If we were talking about any other chords, this would be the breakdown. If you'd like this information, you can pause now, take a screenshot, or write this down in your notes. This is a very important graphic that you'll probably need all throughout your life, really. So, we're going to quickly move over to our staff paper. When discussing triads, there's a few different types. So we're going to start with our C major triad. This is C, E, G, like I said before. Now, if we wanted to make that a minor triad, all you do is you lower the third, so that would be an E flat. This can be written as either Cm or C minus, both of them meaning C minor. Now, if we keep that third flat, and we flat the 5 as well, this becomes a diminished chord. That can be written as either C dim or C with the little circle. Now, so if this is the smallest we could possibly go, there must be a largest we can go, and that's where augmented comes in place. So if we have our original C major chord and we sharp the G, or the fifth, it becomes an augmented chord. So this can be either written as C aug or C with the plus sign. So minus meaning smaller and plus meaning bigger. So this is a basic rundown of our minor chords. We will now be moving over to our triads. So we have our triads there. The same goes for seventh chords. Seventh chords are just the triads, except the 7th scale degree is added on top. So this is what that would look like. Again, if you'd like to pause and use this information, you can copy it down or screenshot, anything that would help. Okay, now we have a breakdown of the triads, and the same thing kind of works for our 7 chords. So, I know this is very scary, but bear with me. We have our C major triad, C, E, G, and we add that B on top, which is the 7th. This is a major 7th part. So we have a C major triad, which is indicated by this regular C, just like here. And then you have to indicate that it's a major 7 on top. So we would simply write that as maj 7. So this is a C major 7 chord. C major triad with a major 7 on top. Now, if we want to make that a minor 7 on top, we have a C major chord, C, E, G. So we have C major down here, just a C. And then if we flat that 7th, that becomes a minor 7th apart. So we simply write that as just a 7 because it implies that it's minor. Here we show that it's major, so if there's no major, it implies minor. So we have a C major triad with a minor 7 on top. So now, what if we want a minor triad? So we have our C minor triad here with a major 7th on top. That would be C minor major 7. Again, C minor major 7. That shows that we have a C minor chord with a major 7th on top. Same goes for minor 7th. We have C minor triad with a minor 7th on top. So that's C minor with a minor 7. Now we have diminished. Unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with half and fully diminished. So this is our diminished triad with a minor 7th on top. This is only half diminished. We show this by having the slash through the diminished sign, showing that it's only half diminished. It's not as small as it can be. Now, if we flat that 7th one more time, this is now a diminished 7th away from C, making it a C fully diminished 7. Hopefully, this quick crash course helps